Hi, my name is Thomas Ackerman. I co-own and operate Spirit Graphics and Printing. We've been in business since 1983. Long history. My family's been printing since 1944. My grandfather started printing during the Korean War on Governor's Island. So my mom started printing in 1959, and I've been printing since I was 8 years old. It's the only career I've ever had. I really enjoy it. It's good stuff. Is the printing industry greener now? Yes. Oh, why? I think due in part to 2 or 3 things. One, because the health reasons for the employees and people working there. My grandfather barely had fingerprints. My grandfather worked with chemicals when he started printing. The people who taught me how to print, Vince Herron, didn't have fingerprints anymore because of all the stuff, the acids and acetones they used to develop the plates. When I went into business with my mom, I was a local surfer here. I've been surfing in San Diego my whole life. I didn't want to go and swim through chemicals nor eat fish that had chemicals in it. Everything I do, our actions as small businesses, definitely reflects back on the community. So that's what I focused on. I focused on, okay, if I'm going to go into this business, how is it going to affect the local community? Definitely the printing industry has changed the point, especially from the chemical standpoint. My biggest purchase was 6 years ago. When I moved to the city of Chula Vista, I purchased a CTP unit, which is computer to plate. It wipes out all chemical processors on the front end of my industry. So I didn't have to get rid of chemicals. I worked and quit companies that were making me dump chemicals down toilets. Well, I'm not going to dump chemicals down toilets. I'm going to not work for you, and I'm going to find a better way. So what I did is I really heavily invested in the digital side of things and to look for companies that were making products that were better for our industry. My ink that I use is 100% soy linseed oil. There are no chemicals on the front end, so it wiped out the film processor, the plate processor, the proof processor. So now it was a very heavy investment. So it was a $4,000 a month payment. But after that payment is over, guess what? I still have a closed loop system. The plates are high-grade aluminum that go get recycled again. There's still no chemicals, and I don't have to pay for the water, the chemicals, the dumping, nothing. So it's a really good situation. I look at every single aspect of my business from that point of view. But no, they bought into it well because they started to see how the city of Chula Vista works with us. They started to see how that particular client, who actually is one of my biggest clients right now, came on board and believed in what I was doing. That one client showed the people who work in my office how they get their paycheck. You know, money has a lot to do with why we go to work and get up every day. Well, why not work for a company that works with people like the city of Chula Vista, Verona Casino, and people who actually care how we do business? That definitely backtracks to their income. And so money has a lot to do with it. So there's always these different aspects about how we make our money. I didn't want to basically mess up the planet just because I wanted a nicer car. Nor do I want my employees to think like that either. And so basically I just put my foot down. I didn't really care what they thought or what I was doing because I was going to do it regardless. The only person I worried about and cared who thought what I was doing was my mom, because that's all that matters. It's family.